Welcome to part 3 of the Stellaris system modding tutorial, and today we will be talking about asteroids and asteroid belts, and how to spawn them in your initializer. So here we are in our new system initializer folder, and to keep things simple we're just going to do an outer asteroid belt, so all the way down here. So you will open up a new function as planet, and then we have a new line of code called count, which just tells the game that, hey, we want to spawn a certain number of objects more than one. So for asteroids, usually it's between 1 and 4, depending on how dense you want your asteroid field. I'll do 3 to 4, just so that way we can see the results very well. Class, PC asteroid, there's 3 types of asteroids you can spawn in Stellaris. Orbit distance 0, if you remember from our first tutorial, orbit distance tells the game how far away from the previous object you want this planet to spawn. And so orbit distance 0 says that we don't want there to be any distance between the two objects. So this will spawn all of these on the same orbital plane. But if we try and run this code right now, what's going to happen is all these asteroids will most likely end up in the same orbital lane as this planet, as the gas giant here. So we need to somehow tell the game that, hey, we want these to be spawned in their own orbital lane away from the gas giant. And to do that, we have a handy little function called change orbit. So if you remember, orbit distance tells the game, hey, from the last object this should be another 15 game units away from the orbital lane of the last one. This is sort of artificially doing that. So you are telling the game, hey, from this object, move out 20 units, and then spawn these asteroids in the same orbital lane. And here we are in game, and as you can see, we have spawned in 4 asteroids. But you may notice that there is no asteroid belt. That is next. So we have a simple function, asteroid belt, which has asteroid belt type. There's rocky asteroid belt and icy asteroid belts, but then there's radius. Asteroid belts are unique, as they are the exception to the rule that everything is defined by orbital planes. They always spawn from the very center of the system. So to find the radius, you have to do a little bit of math. So to get the radius, what you need to do is you need to find out the total orbital distance that these asteroids are spawned out. And to do that, first find the star, orbit distance 0, and then add up all your orbital distances that you see within each of your planets. So 25 plus 15 plus another 25, ignore the moon, plus another 15 plus the 20 for the change orbit. Now I've already done the math, and I know that equals 100. And here we are in game, and as you can see, the asteroid field is now here. And that is the basics of asteroid and asteroid belt modding. If you've watched all 3 of the system modding tutorial videos, you should now have everything you need to make your own custom starting systems. And I will be releasing the mod as it is right now onto the Steam Workshop. The link will be in the description when I get it up, so that way you can follow along with these other tutorials and have everything you need to start your own systems. But I'm not done with the series yet. We still have a few more advanced tutorials to cover, so keep an eye out for those.